to the cloud. There we go. All right. So you need your weights today. We're going to go heavy weights. Oh, and a band if you have a band. We're using the fabric bands at home or here. But if you have the stretchy bands, those will work just fine. So band and weights. We are working.
Or no?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, grab, if you guys like 15s, I've got a 15 right there. You can grab those. I've got, you grab those.
I'll grab it here with my,
Your
there you
two
go.
Oh, and there's another.
So my hands didn't touch it, there we go.
She pulled it friendly, girl.
I'm not a student. Okay, well, you never know. Some people are a little crazy
Just
about it.
look, you're all, that's all.
Is it new? Where's the
That's all
next
good.
one?
Y'all got me.
Yeah, come on.
Let me see who we're expecting.
I had that out for Sarah. I know Katie's not coming, Sarah, and then I remembered that her son was sick.
Right.
I was just texting Katie one day.
And then I thought, well, I'll leave that out just in case Katie.
Katie doesn't come on Tuesdays anymore.
Just text.
She's gonna
Okay,
come back.
so,
She's gonna come back.
You need your weights, you need your fabric band. We are going to exhaustion today.
Gotcha.
I don't know if you guys remember that one that we did before, to exhaustion. That is where you have heavy enough weight. So let's say if you're lay down, you're doing chest press. And I don't want you thinking, okay, normally I'll use 12, okay? And she says 40 seconds, all right, I'm gonna go, I got this. And the end of 40 seconds, you're like, whoo, that was tough. No. You go the heavier, and that means the 15s, or you grab a 12 and a 5 and you put those together. And I want you going, okay, she wants me to go to 40. We're not going to 40 seconds. But just imagine that I said we're going to 40 seconds and you're here, and 8 seconds in, you're like, I can't do any more. That is what we're doing today.
And then we're just
We're doing more. We're only doing a little bit of each exercise. We will be doing them multiple times. But, and then we're hitting each muscle multiple times. So like you'll do a chest press and to exhaustion, chest fly to exhaustion, and then you're back and you're back. And then you go back to your chest press. So all that to say, I do want you to be successful and I want you to be able to finish the set. But I want the last 2 of the set to be a struggle, not just, whoo, I felt that, a struggle of things are shaking as they come up. That's kind of what I'm
good.
And I also have, I have other things that we could, if you you're like going, that was too easy, I have ways to make it heavier if you want it to. I mean, as in I can add weights together to make it that way. Okay, so we're step touching, marching, heel digging, whatever we have heavy weights, put weights together, play. Because I'd like to try and keep you on the rhythm of the music if possible, get you started at least that way. So we're all at the same pace. And then after, a few of them, after 6 or 8 of them, you should have to slow down. If you do not have to slow down after the 8th one, then you are not heavy enough. All that to say, if your back is bothering you, if your back is bothering you, there are a couple exercises where you don't. You just kind of go nice and easy. And now, I know a few people who are dealing with that. All right, we're going to take it to a knee lift. Good, shoulders are back, you're standing up nice and tall, abs are filled in tight. Good. Nice, and march. Nothing too much here, just kind of warming those joints a little. Roll the shoulders forward, and roll it back. Shrug and press, and release. All right, we're going to reach into the front. We're doing a little bit more warming up today because I really want those joints and muscle fibers warmed up before you pick up something really heavy. Reach it up. Good. For those just coming on that I see you need heavy weights and a loop band. If you have fabric, that's great. If not fabric, then the elastic is fine. Reach across. Good, that should feel nice. Feels great to me because I'm sore from my workout yesterday. It's a good one. Good, nice. All right, give me just like a nice heel dig so your legs are moving and the arms are doing a tricep and a bicep. And I really want those arms to kind of swing with that. Perfect. All right, take a deep breath in and reach. And And then give me a flat back down as you come about halfway, resting your hands on your thigh. Round it up nice and slow. Take it down again. That should feel good. Should feel nice through that spine and your shoulders and everything. Shoulder roll back. And we are starting on the floor for chest press right away. So go ahead and come on down, chest press. Heavy. Heavy.
Where's my 20? I was gonna say, I honestly feel like I could do 20.
I'll bet you could. Oh, there it is. There it is. There's the other 20.
Yeah, you can have that. What were those
15. Yeah, 15. All right. Heavy, heavy weights. 15s, 20s, 12s. 12. Oh, you got 12. 12s, 10s, or 12, 12. Anything higher than 12. All right. Anything higher than 12 is what we're looking for. And again, if you don't have, if you have 12 and you want to go higher, add 5 in there. I'll give you a second to tie them together if you need to or whatever. All right, let's turn this way. Chest press. Nothing to think about, nothing fancy. Arms start at the top. Now make sure right here, check your back. You are not arching it and you are not pressing it into the floor. You're just laying back so it feels nice and comfortable, and then squeeze your abs of your back around that. All right, single chest press, nice and heavy. Here we go. We're gonna drop, lift, boom, 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 boom. I want you to try and keep that pace as long as you can. Woo. Good. Right there. You should be starting to really feel that. And if you can keep the pace, fine, that's great. If not, and you have to slow down, then that's awesome too. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. All right, yeah, on those last 2, they were hard. They should have been hard. Maybe for the last 4, they were hard, yes? Not? Does anyone need to go heavier? Okay, you need to go heavier, grab it. Now we're moving on to chest flies though. We're gonna do chest flies and then we'll come back to chest press. So we're gonna open and close for flies. All right, so if you normally use 8s, I want you on 10s or 12s. If you normally have 12s, go much, much higher. Guess what? You could go 15s. No, you're smart. You could go 15s, you could go 12s. All right, same thing. Do not arch, do not press, keep the chest comfortable. Hands together, arms are rounded. All right, now, before you start, all right, when you come down, it's gonna be heavy, so I don't want you to be like, oh, I can only go halfway down and come up. No, no, no. I want the fullest, biggest range of motion.
Okay, so you're heavier and slower or lighter and faster?
We're going heavy. All the way.
I can't go fast.
Yes. No, no, no. You don't have to go fast.
Okay, that's what I'm talking.
Arms are rounded, and you're gonna open all the way. Hands don't touch, but the elbows do, and then come right back up. Ready? Here we go. Chest flies. Go ahead and go at your own pace, because these are not easy. Good, really big and close. Keep going. I'm gonna take my eye and look at how we've got going on here, making sure we're going. Open it good. Oh yes, those are nice and big, Tish. I like it. Kathy, can you go any bigger for me on those? Trust yourself. You can go bigger. Let those arms open a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. That's it right there. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Woo! That's exactly what I wanted that to look like to me, and I love it. Guess what? Come on up. Come on up. Okay. We are going to get back down in just a second and do those again, but we're going to do them back before that. Deadlifts. Now these might feel kind of good for you, Tammy, but just don't go so low. So go low enough where you feel it, and if you want to go lower for a stretch, then go lighter. So if your back is hurting you on these deadlifts, either go lighter or choose the heavier option and don't go as low. Yes. Or I should say medium. I don't really want anyone with a back problem to go heavy. Go lighter and stretch deeper, or go medium and not as far. Shoulders are back, nice knees are soft. Deadlifts, you're good with your own pace. Down for your deadlift, come right back up. But deadlifts, we can usually go pretty darn heavy.
Yeah, are those 15, yes.
So if you're used to going really heavy, and you can go heavier,
That's okay, lower, I'm okay.
if you're like, ooh, I'm gonna challenge myself there, and maybe you have 12s and not 15s, so you're gonna go lower, go deeper. Keep those shoulders back, keep your back flat, keep going. I'm gonna take a peek here at a couple, make sure you're not giving me a squat. Keep those legs as, oh, that looks nice, yes. Keep those legs as straight as possible, not stick straight, but fairly straight. 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Dead row. Those ones should be doable. Again, when you're dealing with your back, you have to be careful. So I don't want you dying like you did with your chest press. All right, dead row. This one, I want everyone to split. Say that again. Row. You can go heavy on the rows. You can go, if you have a back, something, you maybe 10s and 12s. If you're not worried about your back, you can go anything higher than 12.
Oh, I gotta be worried about my back.
All right. Yes, for you, I would go, yeah. Shoulders are back, lean forward, palms are facing into full range, rows, row, release. Now again, if you have a tendency to get a sore back, and you know that, I want you to go nice and steady right here. If you're confident that you're good, you don't have problems, I want you to have heavy enough that you have to almost like you're stuck and you're giving like a pull, release. Pull it up, release. Like, you know, those Olympic lifters where they have so heavy, they have to mentally prepare and they get set and then they, oh, and they pull it up. That's what we're looking for. Go on, okay, I can do it. Pull it up, return. Unless, again, your back, give me 3 more, tends to get sore, then you just go nice and steady. And when you're done, go ahead and release. We're going back to the floor for chest press and chest fly.
All right, let's see, you gonna use these many times? Chest. I can have, you know what, I'll do 20s. You do 20 for sure? You don't have another,
I have 15 right here.
I'm afraid if I double up this weight, I will. Right.
There's 15, like for deadlifts, if you need a 15.
I can do this.
All right, chest press. Those are also good for presses. Fly, so they're a little bit harder, but those are, you can handle for chest press. All right, chest press. This is your last time here. We're going heavy. If you could finish easily, go heavier. Put things together, right? You put 2 things in one hand. All right, nice and low, neutral spine. Try and keep the pace. Here we go. Drop, press, down, up. And because we're on the floor rather than a bench, that's why I'm saying let's try and keep the pace. Because the range of motion is shorter than my favorite. Like I like the elbows to drop a little bit lower. We're gonna keep that belly pulled in by squeezing those abs, but keep that back neutral. I need 4 more right here. Exhale where that heart part is, please. Last one. And get ready for those flies. Open and close. Let those elbows touch the floor. That's how wide I want these to go, but the hands do not, because the arms are rounded, right? They're not at a diamond. They're rounded like you're hugging a beach ball. All right,
You can do these, Leslie, right? What's that? Like,
oh, yeah.
you don't want
Let's grab some weights over here.
to. All right.
So if you need a second to, no, I will wait. No, usually grab the weight that works for them.
Are you good?
Pull that belly button in. Arms are rounded. 3, 2, here we go.
We're good.
Boom.
Yeah.
Open big, yes, those look good, nice and open. Keep going, we'll take a peek there. Yeah. Edie, see if you can get those arms even more open, bigger. Good, yes. Yes, I want you struggling. Go.
Okay.
And release. If I say 4 more or 2 more and you cannot complete them, you succeeded. That just means you went to your personal exhaustion, and I'm happy. Come on up, back to our back. All right. I always want people to feel successful so that it feels like, yeah, I did it, I can do it. But part of success today is that you go to exhaustion. So if you're at exhaustion because you can't continue, then you succeeded today. All right, don't let that throw you off. Deadlifts, heavy. Palms face in, nice and tall. Now, I saw a lot of this kind of bending your knees as they went down. No, I want you up nice and tall. These are soft. Going straight down, these are just soft. They're not bent, they're just soft. And here we go, deadlifts. When you are ready. Good, keep going. Now make sure that when you're coming forward, keep those shoulders pulled back from the Tammy. Yeah. Oh, much better. When you lean forward, I don't want you reaching for the ground. Your shoulders are still pulled back, creating a nice flat back as you go down. Okay, take a peek at our backs because we have to be very careful on those backs. Oh, Tish, those are beautiful. I could take a picture of that one. That looks great. I need 3 more. Good, that back looks nice, Janine. I think we got 1 more in you. And onto rows. Back rows. Now if you had your legs split, which I hope you did, we're going to just switch the legs from split. You shouldn't feel it in your legs like it's a lunge. You're just taking any pressure off your back. All right, rows. You have there, Tammy, on those 12s. All right, you're okay with 12s? Your back feels all right with 12s. Shoulders are back. Lean forward, palms in. Here we go, single rows. Pull, return. Good. If you have worked out your sore or your back is sore, remember you're going nice and stay. And you think about squeezing those shoulder blades at the top. If you're fresh, and you're like, oh, I got this all day. And give me the Olympic pull and let it return. Olympic pull, let it return. 4, 3, come on, almost there. You should be dying. Woo! Yeah, that is good. That is done. Grab your band. Grab a band, or if you don't have a band, you grab a belt that's buckled in a loop, or take a robe, the belt of a robe, tie that together. All right, we're gonna put this, depending on the stretch of your band, those of us that are here, we can put it below our knee because the fabric ones are good for that. Do you need a chair if you're all right, Tim? I need a chair. Just keep kind of going like this and like, okay back there? And she's working hard. Your back is sore. All right, so you have a stretchy band. If it's a little bit loose, I want it higher. All right, because I do not want you to bring your feet together and have it fall. Like that. We're doing step touches, but I don't want your, so in other words, those that have the fabric and we're here and you step together, if it falls, you're stepping too close together. Yeah. Too close together. So we're going to step, touch, or maybe call it a step tap, right? But before you get started, grab your weights for bicep curls. Oh. You have to think a little bit. I'm sorry, Kathy. You have to think a little bit about right and left this time. So hammer or does it matter? Hammer. Let's go hammer. And then we can go heavy. Exhaustion weights. Heavy. You guys, like Nisi keeps grabbing the same weights. Yeah. It's not for me. This is not my workout. It's your workout. I already did this. All right, you have your band on. Looks good. Now make sure it's not on the crook of your knee. All right, so if it's digging into the top of the knee or at the bottom of the knee, that's putting pressure on the kneecap. We don't ever want any pressure on that kneecap, so leave it low. All right, you got your weights that are hard to do for biceps, but are doable. Start with just the legs. I'm just going to give you a step touch. I don't care which direction you go. Good. Big and a little tap. Big and a little tap. All right, I'm going to get us all in the same rhythm. Ready? Because you're driving me crazy. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. And it feels slow, but we feel it because we're going to Come up, down, down. And I don't care if it's an up when you're open or a down with whatever, as long as it's one and boom, boom, boom. If you have to at some point start to slow down, and you should be getting there, then you slow it down, but you keep that going. I need 4 more. Woo. Breathe. And shake out those legs. Did you feel your hips?
My butt.
Your butt, your hips, your glutes. Did you feel your biceps as well? All right.
Bring this up a little bit.
If you want to bring it up, sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking, I'm not feeling much because.
Okay, so there's a couple things with the band.
Yeah, I think I can go really wide with this.
You can make it more difficult by going higher up, but at the same time, yeah, it's a catch. It's a catch-20. Is that what it's called? Catch-20-20? Okay, you have a low and you step really wide, it's gonna work it the most. If you have it, if you're like doing that and you're just like, I just can't go as wide and I wanna feel it, then with your particular range of step touch, you put higher, you'll feel it with that wider step touch, right? Does that make sense? That makes sense when I'm saying that. So, first option would be low and step really big, but if that's just, you're like, no, put it higher and feel it, right?
So much leg.
Yeah. Okay, but before we do that again, so I'm telling everyone that, so for the next time, we're moving to triceps. We'll come right back to this. Keep your band, move to triceps. Keep the band, but put it at your ankles. Band at your ankles. Lighter weights for triceps, but we are not doing a ton of these.
Oh, we're not?
It's heavy. We're going heavy to exhaustion. I do not want to see 5s. I don't even necessarily want to see 8s. I'd like higher if you have it. All right.
You said it, how many?
We're not doing too many, but I don't want you to be able to finish them.
Okay then.
Right? So if I'm saying we're doing 10 of these by 8, I want you to be like, I cannot do no more. That's exactly what I said it that way. All right, lean forward, hold the elbows up. Now hold. Take that right leg behind you. Already you should feel that tension, yes? This time we're starting with the arms, tricep kickback. You're gonna push back and bring it in. All right, option 1, you're gonna stay right there. Your legs are working just to hold that band in place. Option 2, that back leg is gonna come up a little for a ham curl. When I say a little, like 2 inches. Ham curl. Like you're trying to bring that booty to your butt. Tammy, I don't even want you to try that at all.
The booty to your butt.
Yeah. Heel to your booty. Heel to your booty. Booty to your butt. Come here. Put my booty on your butt. I don't know what to say sometimes. Oh yeah, sorry. Done. Done. Woo! Done. Shake that out. Shake that out. Back to your biceps. We'll hit the other leg if you did that with the other next over there. So band, again, either below your knee and step really wide or higher and step narrow. Bicep curls, nice and tall, keep those abs tight. All right, we'll start with the legs first to make sure we're on rhythm. We're gonna go out, in, out, in, out, in, and when you're ready, at the curl, drop, curl, drop. Now, once you feel like you feel pretty good and confident, if you have to slow down, you slow down. Woo! Yeah. 3, 2, 1, release. All right, triceps. I feel like we're so lower the band to the ankles. I do want you sore. I want you sore. All right, make it dinner. All right, lean forward, get those arms ready. Step that left leg behind you. Now, if that's enough, that should be enough for half of you guys. That should be enough, and that's fine. Otherwise, add those triceps. Triceps are gonna go. And again, if that's you, that's fine. Otherwise, take that back leg. You're gonna lift and lower. Lift and lower. keep going. If that is bothering your back, you don't lift. If it's bothering the hamstring, you don't lift. If it's acting up any sciatica, you don't lift, you just hold it. I need 4 more. Lean forward, get those elbows higher for me. Last one, release. All right, take that band off. But keep it nearby, we're gonna pick it up very soon. I just want you to take your hips side to side, kind of wiggle out of anything that we just did. All right, push your hips back, forward, back, forward. Just make little circles, little circles. All right, grab that band. That's what I mean by keeping your mind. Get it right back. All our legs today is all with the bands, everything else with the weights of the arms. I'd say lighter than we've done today. We're doing shoulders, we have front raises. Front raises. A lot of times front raises we use 3s and 5s. I'm okay with 5s and 8s. I wouldn't go higher than that. So 5s and 8s are what I'm looking for. That band, again, you have the choice. On this one, the higher the band, the easier. So you can have it to your knee, you can go middle of the shin, or you can go to your ankle. The lower the band, the harder it is. We're doing front leg lifts. Front leg lifts. All right. Bend side raises. So bend that arm, make a 90-degree angle. Now before you go, as you come up, I do not want your elbows to be higher, right? We're not here, right? We're also not here. We're right here. So if you look, your hand is right in front of your elbow, and there's a 90-degree angle, all right? And we're not here. 90-degree angle. All right, put all of that weight in that left leg, point that right toe. All right, now if that's enough, that's enough. Otherwise, you're gonna add a little lift as you do your side raise. Here we go. It is not going to move a lot. All right, if you have an elastic band, it'll move a lot. If you have it higher, it'll move a little bit more. If you have it low to the front, 3 more. See, it's not a lot. Last one. Woo. Shake that out. Shake that out. Just let those legs come out. Shake, 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 because you should need to. All right, palms behind you. All right, right there. So the left leg, same weight, same weight. Left leg is going to point. We're still doing shoulders, but we're going behind you. So shoulders are back, nice and tall. The arms are coming up, and the leg is going to come up at the same time. Here we go. The lift is, again, optional. Pay attention to your back, your hips. If you want to just hold that tension, that's plenty. Oh, I kind of like Tandy added like a little heel in there every now and then. That's pretty smart. She's getting pretty brilliant on me here. 3, 2, 1. I hadn't thought of that. That's good. All right, shake that out. Take off that band. What do you do? You like all right, shake off those hips. Do you feel your hips? Yes, they should be sore. The hips are tired. You should feel like, oh, I just feel like Tin Man almost. You gotta oil yourself up. All right, you don't even feel the chest anymore, do you? You're like, oh, that was a long time ago. Oh, your back a long time ago. Biceps, they're done. Triceps, they're done. All right, I want you to grab some weights for an up row. Up row. We're almost done. I've got 2 more exercises for you, and then you're done today. Okay, up rows. You could go 15, 12, 10. That's kind of what I'm looking for the up row. 12, 15, or 15, 12, 10. In a plie, those that are not giving me plies, if you don't ever give me a plie, just don't do. Just no plie, you just do an up row. Shoulders are back, nice and tall. Palms are facing in. Now on this form, you come up, elbows come high. Do not cup your wrists. Do not cup your wrists. No wrist cupping going on. Just going straight up, straight down. Legs in your plie. Shoulders, tuck. And we're just going to do it all together. We're going to drop and lift all together. As in all together is the arms and the legs together. Down, up. Now, if you grabbed heavy enough, which I hope you did, This is gonna start to get hard to go really high. So if you can only go halfway, that's okay. See if you can go nice and low. It's gonna stretch out that groin and those hips that we're feeling earlier. But make sure you're stepping nice and wide so those knees don't go past your toes. But that's what I'm looking at now. 3, 2, 1. Release. All right. You can use that exact same weight for a shrug. Shrug and return. With a calf raise. All right, so stand hip distance apart. Nice and tall. So we're gonna lift up to your tippy toes while you're moving it. So you see that I'm shrugging and bringing it back down. So we're gonna shrug, return. Shrug. You don't see these very often. I don't do these very often. They're good for you on occasion. Do not do these a lot. So if you're home working out, on occasion, these are good for you, but not a lot because we don't want to have big necks like football players, right?
Is this bothers my neck?
If it bothers your neck, don't shrug. Just hold that weight for the calves. Last one. Release. Now press your shoulders down. That's the time that felt good. Undid any tension. Release. Plie up row. And then shrug, calf raise one more time. Shoulders are back, elbow is tucked, legs are wide, toes are to the corners. Okay, hold on before you start. I saw a couple people come in here and then they pull back. No pulling back, all right, elbows. Pretend there's a string on the elbow and it's going, you're a puppet. It's going straight up to the ceiling, straight back down. No pulling, no opening, just lifting straight up, straight down in your plie. Here we go. Drop and lift. And if you're just one of those who's like, I hurt my knees, you just stay right here for the up row. I mean, you could add a side abduct if you want to, but I'm not too worried about that right now. Keep going, make sure your knees are going the same direction as your toes. Yes, yes. 3, 2, 1. All right, shrugs. All right, this time, if you did not feel your legs on those calf raises, I want you to give me kind of like an out turn, a turn out. So you don't have to be like the ballerina right here or whatever, just right there. Shoulders are back, stand nice and tall. What? And then calf raise. And then calf raise in that position, correct. Calf raise and shrug. That's if you want just a little more, a little extra. It makes you, one, work your balance just a little bit more. And at least I feel like they're a little bit more intense. Return. If the shoulders start to tense up on you, sometimes this one can get tense, just release the shoulders. Give them a break and just do those legs. Woo, do you feel those calves?
Yes.
3, 2, 1, and press it down. Release your weight. Give me like a little hand curl and relax your calf muscles, relax your thighs. Take a nice easy knee lift. Trying to lubricate the stuff. I'm lubricating your hips. That's what we're doing, lubricating your hips. All right, we have fluids in our body. It's blood, it's plasma. That hip side to side. Push your hips back. Oh, that feel good on those hamstrings. And then press it forward, open that hip. And push it back or forward. Press. And release, hands front. Spread out between the shoulder blades. Hands behind, open up that chest. Arms out nice and wide, thumb under, pulse, pulse. And obviously, these are just a few little stretches. Take it up and over. I would really love it if you did more stretching than this, either today or at least a few times a week. And switch. And release those arms, take a deep breath. Come to your flat back, hands on your thighs, and round it up. And then flatten. And then round. And then flatten. Right? Round, one more time, round and flatten. And then round it all the way up. Take your time, take your time, take your time. And you're done. You should be exhausted. You should be tired. Your muscles should be happy. That feeling you feel from those muscles and that worn out feeling is a good feeling. Start to train yourself, right? To thinking that that's a good feeling. And then when you work hard, instead of going, oh my gosh, I feel this and it hurts, be like, whoo, I'm working hard and I'm awesome sauce. Because that's what we're looking for. Nice work. Thanks for coming, ladies. Good to see your smiling faces. I'll see you on Thursday. We are pounding. Thursday, we are doing pound.
It's your
So
jam.
if you don't know what that is,
I called back.
you only need room to move on the floor. And I use drumsticks because it's a pound. You're drumming on a drumstick, a drum. You have drumsticks and you drum. But if you don't have a drumstick, don't worry. You can grab your wooden spoons. Go to the kitchen and grab some wooden spoons. Make sure they're the same weight or same length, so they're the same. So wooden spoons or a hairbrush. Some people have used hairbrushes at home. So hairbrush and wooden spoon, those kind of have the same feel of a drumstick. So, all right, nice job. I'll see you Thursday for pound. Your legs are gonna love it. See you guys later.